If you're looking to generate more leads for your roofing company, this video's for you. We've worked with over 1,800 roofing companies, generated over 31,000 leads for those companies, and have managed over $2 million in ad spend specifically to help generate those leads. And that means we're not guessing when it comes to marketing your company. We focus on more leads so that you could build more roofs to generate more revenue and build your team. And what ends up happening with most roofing companies is that they hire a team or build a system that has no expertise when it comes to marketing your company. Today, I'm going to walk you through Marketing 360 for roofing companies, how we help roofing companies get more leads, win more jobs, and build a business that grows even when they're asleep. Let's get into it. Now, before we dive into it, if you do want to talk to an expert in your industry, you could use that first link down below in the description. You could get on the phone with someone on our team and understand all the benefits for how Marketing 360 can help you scale your company. Now, before I walk you through the platform, I want to frame how we think about roofing marketing, because this is at the core of what makes Marketing 360 different. Great marketing for your business is going to come down to three things: the talent, the technology, and the data. When it comes to the talent, you don't want a generalist. You want someone who actually understands your industry and how to reach the right people at the right time. Next, the technology. All of your marketing tools, reports, and campaigns are going to live in one place, which means you're going to get one login and one dashboard, which all equals one source of truth. No more having to chase multiple vendors, multiple logins, create new accounts. Everything lives in one place. And finally, the data. 15 years of roofing marketing performance data is informing every decision we make. We don't do guesswork. We have real performance data on real roofing companies and what is working right now. And most platforms out there may give you one of the three, but with Marketing 360, you're going to get all three at the same time from the beginning. Marketing 360 is going to include your website, forms, running your social, developing content for you. Also, we have a CRM built in. You could do email marketing as well. And don't forget about ads and reputation management. And all of that is just scratching the surface. Now, let me talk more about the talent piece, because this is what I think surprises most roofing companies when they actually sign up. Think about this. You're going to get an experienced marketing expert who knows the roofing industry on your team. You could think of them as your chief marketing director without the salary. They are going to build your strategy, run your campaigns, and make sure everything is working. As you know, storm season is going to change your demand curve. Google is going to roll out new changes to their algorithm. LLMs are going to adjust how they surface your business when someone is asking a question. So, a marketing expert who's in the business and is an expert, not a random agency that may send you a PDF report once a month. You're going to feel like you have a real partnership, making sure that your business is front and center so that it can grow. Now, let's talk about some of those features I mentioned earlier. Let's start with your website. Most roofing companies have a website, but very few of them have one that actually drives leads. And there is a big difference. Here's how we approach it. We will either design a website that perfectly fits your brand from scratch using all of the best knowledge on conversion and optimization, or we could work with the one that you already have. Then from there, we could build beautiful landing pages for all your top services. Then we are going to drive high quality traffic to those pages. Every channel we run when we talk about SEO, ads, and social, they're eventually going to push traffic to your website. And if the site doesn't convert, nothing else matters. Next, content marketing. This is where most roofers either win or disappear. Here's why. You have two ways to generate roofing leads: paid, where you're buying every lead through ads, or organic, where leads come to you because your site ranks on Google and gets pulled up in LLMs like ChatGPT or Gemini. Now, if you run ads, you know this. The moment you stop paying, the moment you stop generating traffic. However, with organic, that is going to compound over time. Our content strategy is built to maximize your long-term ROI. We deploy a full content engine for your roofing business, multiple pieces of high-quality content every single week. And that means you are publishing blog articles that are optimized for searches that your customers are actually making, as well as social posts that build awareness. And not to mention your Google business profile updates that are going to keep you visible in local search. And did we forget about email marketing? You could also send a monthly email newsletter that you're going to send to all your contacts to keep you top of mind, especially right after a hailstorm or when urgency spikes. And I know that might seem like a lot of work, but that is what is going to develop the moat around your business. Paid ads are a lever that you can pull today, but content is the foundation of how you're going to consistently generate leads every single year. Now let's talk about social and reputation management. Roofing is a trust business, and nobody is going to spend $20,000+ on a new roof without checking who they're hiring. And that's where social and reputation management could do the work for you. Here's what we do at Marketing 360. We're going to optimize your social profile so you stand out in the areas you serve most. We also will request reviews from your customers so your star rating keeps on climbing. Because if you're not active on social, not responding to reviews, and not showing up in your community, you are going to be losing sales to your competitors. Just think about the way that you look at reviews before you start with a new restaurant or before you call a business. And younger customers are going to check out your social media as well. And a lot of the decision-making process happens online before you even get contacted. Now, we've talked a little bit about paid ads, but let's go in depth. Successful roofers know marketing pays off. And they also know that you could waste a lot of money on the wrong things fast. At Marketing 360, we have the track record, and our approach is 3 steps. First, we're going to build a strategy that is tailored to your budget and your goals. Second, we design eye-catching ads and launch proven campaigns. And third, we continually optimize. We'll refresh creative, adjust targeting, and reallocate budget to what is working most. And the reason this works is because we are optimizing our internal systems constantly to make sure that our customers are getting the best results. Now, this is where everything gets interesting. I want to introduce you to Maddie. This is our AI built directly into our platform. Most AI marketing tools are trained on the open internet, blog posts, tweets, and random content. So when they write for a roofing business, they're pulling from generic content that's never generated a single lead. Maddie, though, is trained on 15 years of our actual roofing marketing data. We're talking real campaigns, real conversion data from thousands of roofing companies. So Maddie will be able to identify if there's any gap in your strategy, recommend where to shift budget, or surface opportunities that you may be missing. And honestly, this is just scratching the surface of Maddie's capabilities, as there are AI features across our entire ecosystem. So going back to the talent, technology, and data model, you get all of it built in and you're not paying an extra fee for it. Let me show you some of the numbers because I think this is going to tell a better story than I can. Let's take a look at one of our customers, Frye Roofing. They saw a 150% increase in organic impressions, as well as about 60 to 70 more residential jobs compared to the year before. Not only that, they needed to grow their team to handle the new demand. Why? Because they were generating roughly 22 new leads per month. What can you do with 22 new leads this month? So, if you're a roofing company doing residential, commercial, or storm work, and you want one team handling all of your marketing operation with real data behind it, this is a perfect fit. And if you already have a marketing team and you just want to use the software, you could do that as well. Click that first link down below in the description and you could start the conversation with an industry expert to see how Marketing 360 can help you grow your roofing company. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, and with that, I'll see you in the next one.